and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and Nikikomodis out there is the one and only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 K Mania Wolverine. Of course, you guys are the rest of intros and outros for this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. I had to do this like 5 or 6 times because my stupid old ass fucking microphone keeps fucking up on me. I don't know why. But anyways, before we get into this, I already talked about this before, but for anybody that missed it, I'm going to talk about it again because I only touched base on it in my last video for like maybe 10 seconds at the most. At the most. This is from Nintendo Soup. I'm not sure who the writer was. It's probably one of those guys that's called King Boo or what's his name? I forgot what the dude's name was, but he's got some Super Mario like deluxe name. But anyways, it says, I'm going to get into this real quick. I already said my overall thoughts and opinions on it in my last video. That was about 2 days ago. Oh, and fun fact today, I am officially a super old ass fucking man because I turned 30 today. I never thought in a million years I'd ever hit this age because, you know, me being an overweight dude, I'm surprised I didn't pass away from some cardiac arrest. God forbid that ever happens, because if it does, I'm not going to be going to such a nice place after I die. I know it's very debatable with the atheists and shit, but when you're 6, 7, 8 years old, when you're a 90s kid, you get drilled constantly by, granted I don't live with them anymore, I haven't lived with them in almost 11 fucking years, but by your fam, that, you're going to go to hell if you do this and do that and do that. And it just gets fucking stuck with you. I don't give a shit. But anyways, here we go. So it says, last Friday, Nintendo announced that they were, I haven't done like a face camera video, like talk with you guys in a while like this, because it's usually just my voice that you hear. And that's it. Oh, and the room is blue now, so it looks a little bit funkier, but I like it. It's fucking awesome to me. I love this shit. It's called Dark Waterfall Nature Preserves, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I got it from Lowe's. And I did this about a month ago. I think it was like December 25th or 26th, like literally at almost the end of the year. So it says, last Friday, Nintendo announced that they were restarting Metroid Prime 4. And link to the Nintendo video. Links from the CEO, President Nintendo, Mr. Furukawa, or the other dude, one of their Nintendo Japan representatives over there. Links down below if you want to watch that in your own time. So I'm not going to get into what they said because I kind of said it already yesterday. Excuse me. They were restarting Metroid Prime 4 development as the final product didn't meet their quality standards. Due to the restart, the game has been delayed to a later date. Oh, and shout out to the 5 new people that subscribed to me. Thank you very much. 2 of you guys came from Instagram, which was Achilles18, and then some other person, I think Red Bull Vegas. Shout out to those 2. Thank you very much, very sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for joining me on my channel. And I usually don't do videos on Wednesday or Thursday, but I might change this year. Who knows? So yeah, let's keep continuing. I have read all your comments and stuff like that. I just haven't had time to respond to it. Only thing to say is my occupancy has been keeping me busy as shit lately. So let's keep going. The game has been delayed to a later date. After the announcement of the development restart, different Amazon sites have different ways of handling pre-orders for the title. In the case of Amazon Spain, Metroid Prime 4's tentative release date remained December 31st, 2019, and orders are still being taken as per normal. Whereas to Amazon UK, the company has 2 listings on Metroid Prime 4 listing claiming that it's released on December 28th, 2018, which has long passed, while another one claims it is releasing in 2030, about 11 years from now. I'm going to be in my 40s by the time this game comes out. If that statement is unfortunately, oh man, it breaks me mentally and emotionally. I'm gonna be like in my 40s, even older than I am now. So that really, really sucks. A ass load of fucking disgraceful absurdity of news. All right, and there's not really much on the bottom. I'm just gonna read it how I see it there. If it goes down to the bottom, I'm not sure. So it goes on to say it's unlikely that we will have to wait 11 years for Metroid Prime 4 to arrive, as many experts believe that it will be 2021 or 2022. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, I was thinking that was going to be another 3 or 4 years instead of 11 freaking years, unless they're trying to put it on VR, or if like in the future, if I know I'm getting way too deep into sci-fi conspiracy shit. So by the way, I got to be very careful how I use that fucking word now, conspiracy, because YouTube's going to try to like take out all the truthers and resistance people, what have you, to speak realness. that do talk about people waking up and stuff to a lot of the lies and deception of this world. That really sucks that YouTube's fucking doing that crap. But then again, they're owned by Google. I know they're kind of the lesser of two evils. I already know who they fucking work for. I'm not gonna get into that though. But yeah. Oh man, overall thoughts, and opinions. Just a bad day overall, man. I understand where they're coming from. Nintendo wants to make a real high ass definition, really good games, but at the same time, it's gonna be a bitch, a huge. I'm gonna be a very impatient Nintendo fan guy because that shit just destroys me in the feels. And like emotionally, the first game I ever played was a Game Boy Advance one. I didn't get to play the NES or SNES one because, fortunately, I was too poor to get them myself because I was, what, 10, 11 years old? Actually, no, 7, 8 years old when the SNES was around. And then when the N64 was about 10 years old when that was out. So about 1998, 99-ish. So there's that. And then the GameCube came out. Luckily, I was able to get that. But anyways, let's read this article from Pro Hitman 002. So, wow, okay. So it did it the same day as my birthday. Okay, so this one, I'm not going to read the whole article for this because it's extremely long. I'm not going to get into like any of the EVs, IV stats, competitiveness. Any of you guys want to hear that? The two best channels I'll recommend to you guys is Pokemon or Poke AK. And there's another dude. I don't know if he still does YouTube videos anymore because I think he quit a month ago. It's DX1. And even another chick, PokeGirl7. She's pretty good with the statistics and all that stuff. So links in the description box down below if you guys want to read it yourself. And here we go. Hopefully this is the beginning because if not, I'm going to feel like a dumbass idiot. So it says Palkia is a Tier 5 legendary raid boss in Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, that was it. Pokemon Go. 500,119 combat power. Palkia, and this is my baby next to Giratina. I love those two dragon types to freaking death in Gen 4. That's why I can't wait till Gen 8 comes out quickly. Hopefully this year goes by real quick. So Game Freak and Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, hopefully they start hauling ass and start doing development for the remakes. Because Gen 2 and 4 were my all-time favorite Pokemon games. The other gens were great too, but they didn't meet the same standards as these two did. Like, personally, they touched me spiritually. I'm not saying that in a messed up way either. I'm talking about in a good, positive way. The music made me cry so many times. I love the absolute fiber of my being loves it. I love it. It's beautiful. I know there's a few, like, bad, negative things. Granted, it runs slow a little bit for Gen 4. I love the crap out of the enemies and the bosses. The whole time and space theories and all that shit. And the Arceus theory. It's beautiful. So it goes on to say, best Palkia encounters are strong with dragon types like Rayquaza, Dragonite, Palkia, Salamence, and Latios. Palkia is weak to dragon and fairy type moves. Palkia is available for January 29th, which is my birthday today, which is the same day Kingdom Hearts comes out, to February 28th, 1 p.m. PST. Palkia could theoretically be duo to be extremely lucky. Level 40 teams of Rayquaza and Dragonite with windy weather boost, I think that's what they're saying, and best friend boost, or similar scenarios with extremely unlucky ultra friends, or extremely lucky ultra friends, excuse me. There is a possibility of the other Pokemon like Palkia, Salamence, and Latios being able to duo, but it highly depends on Palkia's moveset. Whether the friendship level beyond that, realistically 3 to 5 level players can tackle Palkia, 6 to 20 level players can handle one. And there goes the rating counters again. I'm going to take a sip of this water really quick. Alright. Come on. I'm sorry this is taking a little while, but this usually happens when I do like the face camera and the voice thing at the same time. Alright, I don't care about any of that stuff. You guys can read that on your own time because I have no interest in a lot of competitive battle shit. It kind of bores the hell out of me. Not too many of them. Even some people in the main core series for the Pokemon games, especially from Gen 4, 5, and 6, and those certain amount of years, some of those people sound like assholes. They sound like the biggest jerk-offs on the fucking planet. I'm sorry, but they do. For people that play competitive Pokemon, no offense to you guys, but some of you sound like fucking huge, egotistical fucking pricks. I'm sorry. I gotta call it how I see it, man. Thank God I never got in a competitive battle. I usually just play the Pokemon games for a lot of the story modes, a lot of like the deep origins, and a lot of the characters, and collecting the badges and getting through the Elite Four, beating the boss and beating the whole game in the after story. That's the only thing I actually do care about the most about Pokemon. I don't really care about the competitive side to it because a lot of them are jerk-off dicks. I'm just saying. It says Palkia. Palkia's moveset consists of 2 Dragon-type moves, Fast-type moves, and 3 differently type charged moves. So it says Draco Meteor, and then Hydro Pump is almost as dangerous as Draco Meteor. Damages a lot of, deals a lot of damage, and has stab moves, and a great time moving in general, especially when it is used by a raid boss. Luckily, most of the counters take neutral or reduced damages from windy attacks. Tips on countering Draco Meteor, and then there's Fire Blast. Fire Blast is Palkia's easiest charge move, and it deals significantly to the less damage than Hydro Pump and Draco Meteor. Plus, it doesn't have stab effect. Why didn't they give it a signature Roost Spatial Rend? Hopefully they do that for Dialga when they give it Roar of Time. And I already got Giratina, so that's cool with me. And it goes weather effects. Palkia will be boosted by rainy and windy weather effects, while be more vulnerable with the windy and weather and cloudy effects. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything the raid data thing. I wonder if there's anything with the Pokedex entry. Did they put that out there yet? I'm not sure if any of the data miners or data leakers got any of that information before I started doing this video. I'm not sure. But if they did, kudos to them. I'm happy that they did. Alright, hold on one second, guys. This shit is taking really fucking long. Raid data. It just says fast move, charge moves, times the wind, and dust. Alright, I don't care about any of that. Hold on one second. Gotta move myself out of the way there in the little corner. I just want to see if they have any Pokedex entry information. If they don't, I'm just going to end the video there. So, alright, stand by for a little bit, a couple seconds. As you can tell, my posters are off too because I had to like take them off while I was doing the painting and all that. So there's that. If any of you guys made it this far to the video, I congratulate you so damn much, man. You guys mean the universe to me. Come on. Oh, that's it. There's nothing about no Pokedex entry shit. There's just his moveset and that's all. Tags Generation 4, Palkia, Raid Boss, Raid Guide, and Tier 5. Alright, so overall thoughts and opinions. I was a little disappointed they didn't put any of its Pokedex information. The only thing I know in the Pokedex information is usually the rival to Palkia. If any of you guys ever seen a Darkrai movie, the one where like I think he has to fight Lucario, you guys know what I'm talking about. As far as that goes, that's all I gotta say for now. And if they're not gonna give it a signature move, at least make this thing shiny available. This shiny looks pretty damn cool. It's a light pink. And in the main core series, I didn't get to like shiny Soft Reset or shiny Hunt him, and in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I didn't get to do it in Sun and Moon either because they weren't around until Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. The Ultra Moon version that I had, it took about I think 8,000 or 9,000 Soft Resets for me to get it shiny, and that was a big pain in the ass. Hopefully the Dialga one doesn't going to take that long either. I just took 10,430 Soft Resets literally 2 days ago when I was getting this Blacephalon thing, even though Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is pretty much almost old-ass news now. Now we're all just thinking about Generation 8. Only time I'm ever going to cover Generation 8, and I've said this in numerous amounts of my videos, is that if we get any regional variants or new Mega Evolutions or new Baby Evolutions, I don't really care about any of the new Pokemon. I'm sorry. I just don't. I just care about the Gen 4 remakes after Generation 8's all said and done with. That's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Otakus and Ikimoris out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good night. Wherever out in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including article reviews of video game industry news, anime manga news, and art news, and that wraps up the video. Take it easy, stay safe, peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut, late singing bye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take care, and I'm gone. Later. Peace.